In the American workplace, efficiency is the highest virtue. Eating at your desk signals that you are so busy, so essential, that you can't possibly step away.
It's performative busyness. Okay, I want you to picture this. It's a scenario that happens, every single weekend across America.
Uh-huh.
But if you didn't grow up here, it is basically a horror movie.
Is this the dinner party scenario?
It's the dinner party scenario. So you're invited to a friend's house for dinner. It's 6 o'clock. You're on time. You're polite. You've got your, nice bottle of wine.
Right, you did everything right. You're the perfect guest.
You walk into the kitchen expecting, well, dinner.
A table set, maybe some candles lit, the host takes your coat, that kind of thing.
Exactly. But instead you walk into chaos. It looks like chaos. There are bowls everywhere. Shredded cheese, salsa, ground meat, like 3 different kinds of tortilla chips.
But no actual plates of food.
No plates are made. The host is kind of running around, stirring something, wiping a counter.
And you're just standing there.
You're just standing there, clutching your wine. And then the host turns to you, waves a hand at the counter, and says the 5 words that strike absolute fear into anyone not from here.
Let me guess. Help yourself. Make your own.
Help yourself. Make your own. And if you look at forums for people who moved to the U.S., this moment, it's like a breaking point. People just freeze.
Because the entire internal script just crashes, right? You're thinking, wait, aren't you supposed to serve me? Do I go first? How much am I supposed to take?
Why is nobody telling me what to do? It's the taco night panic.
Yeah.
But this is why we're doing this deep dive. It's the perfect way in.
Right, because American food culture isn't really about calories or flavors, which is what we always talk about.
We're looking at the social algorithms running in the background.
Exactly. Eating in America is social choreography. It's a whole set of hidden rules about autonomy and identity and efficiency that nobody writes down.
But everyone just knows. And if you don't know the steps, you trip. We've been digging into all of this to basically build the missing manual for eating here.
We're going to decode everything from, the sad desk lunch to the high-stakes politics of a neighborhood potluck.
So let's go back to that counter. The host says, help yourself. Why is that so stressful? On paper, it sounds nice.
It sounds nice to an American. But think about hospitality in a lot of other places, like Japan or parts of the Middle East. An offer of food is a dance.
A dance.
Yeah, it's a scripted interaction the host offers, and you're socially required to politely decline. Say, oh no, I couldn't possibly, don't trouble yourself.
Or I've seen this. It's performative refusal.
It is, and then the host insists, and you decline again. And maybe after the 3rd time, you finally accept. It shows you aren't greedy.
Okay, but if I try that dance at a Taco Tuesday in Ohio,
you are going to starve. And that is the critical insight. In America, help yourself is a literal command. It is not a suggestion. It means, the food is here, I'm busy, please solve your own hunger.
See, that's that efficiency kicking in. We see hospitality as providing access, not necessarily providing service.
Precisely. And if you try to be polite and you hesitate, you're actually making the host anxious. They start thinking, oh no, do they hate tacos? Did I do something wrong? Why aren't they eating?
So the truly polite thing to do is just to obey immediately. Grab a plate.
Yes. Assertiveness is appreciated here. You are validating the host's effort by just getting in there.
Okay, but then the next panic hits, which I think even Americans struggle with. The quantity. How much do I take? I don't want to look greedy.
This is the portion paradox. And the strategy here, if you want to be the perfect guest, is actually very specific. You take a moderate first portion.
Define moderate.
Enough to show you're interested. Not an empty-looking plate, but not a mountain of food either. You want to see the edges of the plate.
Okay, moderate first portion. Got it.
But here's the secret weapon. This is the pro move. The second helping.
So the strategy is to go back for more.
Yes. See, in some cultures, cleaning your plate means you weren't given enough, and that's an insult. But here, going back for seconds is a huge compliment.
It signals, this was so good, I literally cannot stop myself from eating more of it.
Exactly. It validates the host's cooking. So the goal is to leave enough room on the first go-around so you can perform the going back for seconds ritual.
Yeah.
It makes the host feel like a genius.
It's weaponized gluttony as a form of politeness. I love that. I'm eating more for you.
That's pretty much the message, yeah.
Now, speaking of group dynamics, we have to talk about the potluck.
Ah, the potluck, the ultimate expression of American community.
And also stress. I feel like the potluck is where the ideal of democracy crashes into the reality of Nobody organized this.
It really is. A potluck is where every guest brings a dish to share. The host just provides the space.
Shared responsibility.
Right. But because of that, it's so prone to what economists call a coordination failure.
The potato salad problem.
The potato salad problem. We've all seen it. If there's no sign-up sheet, you become the person who brings the fourth container of potato salad to a party that has no desserts and no forks.
And nobody wants to be that person. You walk in, you see the wall of yellow mush, and you just want to go home.
It's pure shame. So, rule number 1, communicate. Check the spreadsheet. But there are other, more subtle rules.
You mean like the ready-to-serve rule?
Yes, this is a massive violation. When someone shows up with a bag of raw vegetables and asks, "Hey, where's your best knife? Can I use your oven for 40 minutes?"
Oh, that's a nightmare. As a host, I'm already stressed out. I do not need a sous chef in my kitchen.
Exactly. The rule is do not ask to use the kitchen. Your dish needs to be ready to go on the table the second you walk in. Otherwise, you're just giving the host another chore.
Okay, so arrive ready. But now the consumption side. You're going down the line, and then you see it. The questionable casserole.
We all know the one. Maybe it's a weird color. Maybe it has raisins in it for some reason.
It's always raisins. Why is it always raisins? So can I just skip it?
You cannot. This is what we call the social courtesy scoop.
The courtesy scoop.
Even if Janet's casserole looks suspicious, you must put a tiny spoonful on your plate. It signals you're a team player. You don't have to eat it. You can push it around, but you have to take it.
So it's an act of solidarity with Janet.
Exactly. You take one for the team. It maintains social cohesion.
Okay, noted. Take the danger scoop. What about at the end of the night, I made this amazing dip, half of it's left. Can I take it home?
Big question. And the etiquette is clear on this. Once food enters the potluck, it belongs to the group.
It's common property.
You do not pack up your leftovers unless the host forces you to. Taking your half-eaten dip home just looks petty, like you are only lending the food, not giving it.
Okay, so shifting gears a bit. We've talked about what we eat, but let's talk about how people announce what they don't eat. Because it seems like dietary restrictions have become, well, incredibly loud.
They're very loud and very specific.
It feels different than just a medical thing, right? Like 10 years ago, you just quietly didn't eat the thing you didn't like.
It is different. In America, diet has become an identity marker. Think about how people say it. They don't just say, "I can't eat gluten." They say, "I'm paleo, I'm keto, I'm vegan."
They state it with the same confidence as someone saying, "I'm from Texas."
Exactly. It signals their lifestyle, their discipline, their values. It's a badge.
But that can cause some friction, can't it? Especially with older generations who think you should just eat what's served.
A lot of friction. So the etiquette here is really important.
Okay, let's role play this. I'll be the skeptical guest who thinks it's all just a fad.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, you're gluten-free. Really? Is that like a real allergy or just a trend? Can't you just have a little bit of bread?
Stop. Hard stop.
There you go.
That is incredibly rude here.
But why? I'm just curious.
It doesn't matter. In this cultural framework, personal autonomy is king. You don't interrogate the restriction. You just accept it. The right response is, "Oh, got it. Well, the salad is safe."
So no, but why questions.
No, and this gets tricky because of what sociologists call the allergy blur.
The allergy blur.
Americans take allergies very seriously. Lawsuits, hospitals, all of it. If you say peanut allergy, everything stops.
Oh.
So some people have started framing their strong preferences as allergies to make sure they're taken seriously.
Right. I'm allergic to cilantro. Are you?
Yeah,
Or do you just think it tastes like soap?
exactly. But the rule for the host is you never call their bluff. You just accommodate. If someone says they're allergic to onions, you don't ask for a doctor's note. You just keep the onions away.
It's a non-aggression pact. I won't question your fake allergy if you don't question my weird casserole.
That's a perfect way to put it. It keeps the peace.
Okay, let's move from the dinner party to the office. Because if dinner is a minefield, lunch is just sad.
The sad desk lunch.
The sad desk lunch. My friends from Europe are horrified by this. They're used to, an hour, a glass of wine, a real table. Then they see us eating a salad out of a plastic box while typing emails.
It's a huge contrast, but you have to look at the why. It's not that Americans don't like food. It's about value signaling.
What's the signal? I'm miserable.
No, the signal is dedication. In the American workplace, efficiency is the highest virtue. Eating at your desk signals that you are so busy, so essential, that you can't possibly step away.
It's performative busyness.
It is. It's a humble brag. You hear people say, "Man, I didn't even have time for lunch today." It sounds like a complaint, but it's actually a flex. It means I am important.
You look how much I sacrificed for the quarterly report.
Precisely. So if you're the new person who takes a full hour every day, you might be accidentally signaling that you aren't working hard enough.
That is so depressing, but also makes perfect sense.
It does. Eat the salad at the keyboard to fit in.
Now, speaking of how we talk, let's talk about the language around food. Americans are,
Well,
they're enthusiastic.
we love our superlative.
We really do. I caught myself telling a friend I was obsessed with a brand of hummus. Obsessed.
With hummus. That is the perfect example. If you take that literally, it sounds crazy. But in American English, food language is a volume knob, not a culinary review.
So when someone says, this pizza is amazing, or literally the best tacos ever,
They usually just mean, this is pretty good pizza, or I'm enjoying these tacos right now.
it's great inflation for food.
It is, and it confuses people. I've heard stories of visitors going to a restaurant because a friend said it was life-changing, and it's just fine, and they feel lied to.
Right? You said this burger would change my life. It's just a burger.
But the friend wasn't lying. They were just speaking American. You have to try this place really just means I liked it, and I'm pretty sure you won't hate it.
So we need to mentally downgrade every adjective. Amazing means good,
And good means okay.
and okay means it's terrible.
And interesting is the kiss of death. If an American calls a meal interesting, run.
Noted. Now, there's one food conversation that is not enthusiastic.
Yeah.
It's the loop of doom, the what should we eat negotiation.
Oh, this is the cause of, like, 90% of relationship stress.
It always starts the same way.
Mm.
One person asks, what do you want for dinner? And the other says the most dangerous phrase in the English language.
I don't care, whatever.
I don't care, but they do care.
They care so much.
Let's do it. You ask me.
Okay, what do you want for dinner?
I don't care. Whatever. You pick.
Okay. How about Thai food?
Yeah, I had noodles for lunch. Not really feeling Thai.
All right.
Burgers.
That feels too heavy.
But you said you didn't care.
I don't. Just not those things.
And scene. That's it. It's universal.
Why do we do this? It seems so inefficient for a culture obsessed with efficiency.
It's the paradox of choice. We have too many options, and nobody wants to be responsible for making the wrong choice. If I pick the restaurant and it's bad, it's my fault. If I say whatever, I have no responsibility. But I keep all the veto power.
It's risk mitigation for dinner.
It is, but it drives everyone crazy. The only way to break the loop is to give two options. Force a choice.
Okay, we've covered a lot. Before we wrap this deep dive, let's give our listeners a couple of cheat codes. If you want to win at American hospitality, what do you do?
Okay, cheat code number 1, the guest rule. If you go to someone's home, you have to bring something.
Even if they say don't bring anything. Especially if they say that. It's symbolic. You don't show up empty-handed. A bottle of wine, $10 to $15 is perfect. Or bring dessert.
Right, because it solves a problem for the host.
Exactly. And here's the second cheat code. This is the ultimate compliment.
Better than going back for seconds.
Much better. It's a phrase that is the highest form of praise a host can get. It isn't, this is delicious. It isn't, thank you.
What is it?
It is, oh my God, can I get this recipe?
Oh, yes. That hits different.
It does. Think about what it implies. It means the food wasn't just good for a moment. It was so special, so memorable that I need to recreate it in my own life. I want to make it part of my story.
That is huge, even if you never actually make it.
Even if you never make it, the act of asking is what matters. It validates all their effort. It says, you created something worthy of being remembered.
I love that. It turns the food into a real connection.
Exactly. And that brings it all back to the main theme. Food in America isn't just fuel. It's a conversation. Whether you're signaling I'm busy with a desk salad or I'm one of you by eating the weird casserole, every bite says something.
It's social signaling with calories.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So the next time you hear help yourself, don't panic, grab a plate, take a moderate portion, and get ready to ask for the recipe.
And maybe avoid anything with raisins.
Always solid advice. That's it for this deep dive. Go help yourselves to the next one.
See you next time.